Yo, okay, war number 6, halfway point of the season. We are up against DSVG. We got lots of homies over here, lots of homies. My main homie, Dell, over here. Shout out to you, man, and shout out to the entire alliance. I love these guys. Alright, so this war is actually kind of funny. A lot of it's going to seem repetitive considering the last few war videos I've posted here, but pretty common team for me. We've got Apocalypse and Capable. We're also bringing in Venom. And the interesting thing about this war is that Apocalypse, one of the most OP champs in the entire game, one of my favorite champs in the entire game, he's going to be the little side piece this war. He's not going to get a single fight. So, little story here. I initially was going to take this fight with Apocalypse. However, when I assigned fights, or when I assigned paths for this war, this is on a Monday. Mondays are like just absolutely terrible for me at work. Terrible being I just have hardly any time. So I literally scrambled these paths together in about 25 minutes. And yeah, so I assigned the pass under the assumption that we were facing a protect defense. It is not a protect defense, it's a bulwark defense. So I decided that I was just going to use Cable for this fight. There's no danger. I'm going to keep healed up from the weaknesses. And if I were to trigger Bulwark, then the degen that I apply on every single heavy, because I am also a metal champ myself, is going to instantly expire the indestructible boost, or I'm sorry, the indestructible buff that Wasp would get here. So yeah, I mean, you know, Cable's about as easy as it gets. Just parry heavy, just makes it very easy. There's a lot of, like most champs, there's a lot of nuance to him. There are a lot of ways to play him really well. But overall, he's not a difficult champ to use, and that just makes him more powerful. So here we have a SpiderGwen in Section 2. I'm going to use Venom for this, and we're just going to play it straight parry style. Or I'm sorry, stun immune style, parry style. That would be pretty impressive here. So this node does have a window of opportunity stun, which means it has a cycling stun reflect timer. And then also it's got one eye open. So if you want to avoid taking reflected damage back when you hit them, if they're stunned, just play it stun immune. And that's why we're bringing in Venom. Just going to take away everything that makes this fight remotely difficult. And this is basically just dueling any champ you want, the easiest possible champ in the game, Rocket Raccoon. Just playing him stun immune. So, yeah, we're just gonna. The only thing that it is still a little bit scary to have a fight where, you know, especially if the defender's being passive. She was kind of being passive in this fight. It is a little bit scary to, sometimes you accidentally parry. Like it's rare, but sometimes you accidentally parry because you're a little late on your decks when they're rushing in if you're trying to bait a special. And, your thumb hits the screen as you're starting your decks, but it counts it as a parry. So, I was a little bit concerned about that. But other than that, I mean, this is very, very simple. And then the next node you guys saw is another Terrax. Fairly common placement for Terrax. I think he actually has some value on defense, just not on that node. So Cable's going to take care of him very, very easily. And that's going to be my final fight of the war. Very brief war for me. As you guys know, I try to disperse most of the fights in this battle group to the superstars, and there are a lot of superstars in this battle group. So, yeah, we're going to play this stun immune, and it's just all about spacing with his heavy. Now, fortunately, Cable has a very, very long reach on his heavy, which is great. I am taking quite a bit of block damage here, and the last Cable that I faced here, I believe, was a rank 2 6-star. It might have been a rank 3 6-star. I can't remember, but it was low sig. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I believe I'm taking a lot more damage from Terrax here because he is max sig. I could be making that up. Honestly, now I'm kind of second-guessing myself, and I'm not going to stop the recording to go check on Aunt May, but I think, or at least I thought, now I'm questioning it, I think that he does more rock field damage at higher sig. I could be wrong. I don't actually know anymore. I'm questioning everything. All right, so that is it. Carl just soloed his second boss of the season. Congrats to Carl. We've unleashed the Symbiote Supreme. He's got a rank 3, and man, he crushes it with Sim Supreme. Okay, so here we are looking for the battle group. We're 49-2. And we've got this Man-Thing left, Rez, who is a phenomenal Quaker. Is going to be using Archangel. Just kidding. He's going to be using Quake. And he did end up soloing that. So, you know, we had 2 deaths this war in BG3. A little bit higher than our average, but still a good overall performance. And we've got Clown with the silver, FaZe with the gold, and of course, Bryn. I think Bryn has gotten a card every single war this season. But that is it, guys. Very brief one for me today. Leave a like and a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.